What's going on? Today we're going to talk about exactly how I pay my bills. I'm Jordan. I'm 22. I'm from Maryland. I'm over here in Arizona. I'm living in a luxury apartment just by myself. I don't necessarily have a job right now, and I kind of just be doing my little own entrepreneur thing. So I'm gonna break down everything I do to pay bills, afford this lifestyle, and stay afloat and survive in today's time. So first off rip, everything I do is a lot of different things. Cause I feel like nowadays you have to have at least more than one hustle. I mean, in today's time, if you really wanna, you feel me, thrive, you gotta do more than one thing. So multiple streams of income is key. We're gonna dive into the different incomes that I personally are into right now. So first one is my clothing brand. I make my own clothes and kind of just been selling them in person, online, on different platforms. So the clothing brand is one, but it's also kind of like it's one stream of income, but it's multiple at the same time because you might get some in-person sales, you might get some sales on one website, you might get some sales on another website. So it's like at the end of the day, you could be getting paid from 3 different places from one thing. You're selling the same product. I'm selling the same clothes, but get cash. I get money from over there, get money from over there, but one is the clothing brand, right? I actually have some orders like right here, like just sitting, waiting. This is not good. I'm trying to get them shipped out immediately. I don't like having orders waiting. But I'm just showing you guys, I'm not on here just capping to y'all. Like these are all printed out already. These are all like, they have addresses on here. You feel me? These aren't just blank labels. So we have a bunch of orders waiting. I'm thankful, very grateful for that, bro. Like to be able to have orders on standby is crazy because just the beginning of last year, we had the idea, we didn't even have no orders. Then when we started, we get only just a couple orders, but eventually started selling. So I use that as inspiration. If you selling anything, just because they don't sell like a lot in the first couple months, don't mean you can't sell or you're not finna start selling out. You might just gotta tweak the product a little bit, change the listing, maybe post it somewhere else, get some different pictures. Hey, that's one way. That's one reason I still be able to pay my bills, even though I don't, like I said, I don't like to take money from the brand and spend it all on myself. I kind of like to reinvest it into like better materials, more products, and try to build a business, especially since it's like in the beginning stages, like it's on the first couple years. So you don't want to really touch that money yet. You gotta really build your business first. First, you gotta really get established before you start taking all the money. But I'm not gonna lie, I did use some of it. And it's not wrong. It's not wrong to use some of your revenue to change your lifestyle. I mean, I used some of my bread to move out here from the brand so I could take the brand to an even higher level. I'm like, let me go ahead and move to a different area where I can maybe focus more time on the brand. You know what I'm saying? Get to do more modeling, get to go out more, take more pictures, stuff like that. So me tapping into my passion, tapping into like my clothing brand, because I always had the passion for fashion and stuff. That's one way I'm able to pay my bills. Next is with reselling. Right now, reselling is getting popular. It's getting more popular than ever, and people are even making videos breaking down everything. Like it's at the point where you can literally figure out what items to resell, what items are hot, where to sell it at. They even sometimes be making vids telling you where to price it at, how much to price it. It's almost like it's almost like a copy and paste method. Like the method of reselling, something anybody could do. You know what I'm saying? It's already been done before. It's already in effect right now. So it's like, if you want to get your money, you can get your money in a way. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's a chance to get money in there. I don't really do too much of the reselling right now. Like, it's kind of be off and on. Because I got to a point where I could spend money on reselling, or I could spend money on like my own brand. So I kind of just invest in my own brand more, but reselling definitely helped me get to it right here, help me pay my bills. There might be times where I might have like 2 pair of shoes I resell. It gets me a couple hundred that I needed for bills. I might sell some shoes and it's like, okay, or I might resell an item and then like, okay, this covered the electricity, bet. This right here covered the groceries for the week, bet. So that way I can set money aside for like just rent. And it's crazy, when you have different hustles, you can really budget it differently. You could be like, all right, these hustles are gonna pay the rent, these hustles are gonna pay like my wants, so the more hustles, the more things you can get for it. The more things you can pay for almost. Because, I mean, it's one thing to, I also want to mention, it's one thing to really, like, live somewhere and you're just staying there. And it's another thing to really be, like, you're in the area, you're able to eat food, you're able to travel, go places. Like, yesterday, I just came back from the Grand Canyon. Like, I just drove out there, just, like, let me see what it's like. Drove back. So, you know what I'm saying, we're still able to travel, we're still, you know what I'm saying, eating out, getting food, having fun. Something I go out to every now and then. So I'm just saying, like, we're not here super damn bad with it, you know what I'm saying? We're still able to like live and enjoy ourselves. We're staying down for sure. I'm not trying to live too flashy or be buying things that I don't need to buy right now. So I'm staying down, staying humble and getting right. Cause anything can happen, emergencies happen, things happen that might cost certain money or certain fees. So you gotta just prepare for rainy days. That's what I like to do. I think about like, let me prepare now. And another reason I'm staying down so hard and grinding at this point is because I'm in Arizona. In the summer, it gets super hot, like 110 degrees or more. So hot where you don't really want to be outside. So I'm thinking like, let me be one of them people that travels during this summer so I can keep living outside and keep doing what I gotta do. So I'm planning on being able to not only maintain what we got, but be able to like maybe travel or have another spot somewhere else. So that's pretty big. That's the goal right now. So that's 2 ways that I am able to afford to maintain this. The third way is with videos. Content creation is big nowadays. So whether it's videos on here, whether it's videos on Instagram, whether it's videos on TikTok, I just want to categorize them all in one. Like, content in general is another way. Because even if like you posting content somewhere and you don't maybe get revenue or money directly from posting the videos, you still might bring in an audience, you still might gain followers, and that could lead to them checking out your other page. That could lead to them following your YouTube. You feel me? So it's like getting attention on you or getting views and videos is another way to get paid. You know what I'm saying? You can post videos. You might have a lot of videos. You might not get directly paid from the videos yet, but you could be selling something in the video. You could be promoting something in the video that can get you bread, or, you feel me, linking it to something else. So that's the third way. And the fourth way, I'm gonna be 100% honest, bro. I'm gonna be transparent with y'all. I really wanted to just share my journey, just like, talk about how I got here to this point. I was trying to grow. So yeah, the fourth way is maybe working a job temporarily. Ain't nothing wrong with doing what you gotta do. So there might be times that I might work a job for like a day, like find a gig app or like a working app where it's like, would you like to pick up this shift type thing? I tried that once or twice. Wasn't really a fan of that. I don't really do that no more like that. Like I don't know if I would do that no more, but there is sometimes I might pick up some shifts. Like for example, I had got a call. They were like, hey, we need some event unarmed security. It's only 4 or 5 days out the week, and then that's it. So I'm like, okay, yeah, sign me up. So I'm always open to money opportunities. Trust me, I'm not going to act like I'm above getting money and above certain things. Some stuff might not be worth my time, but I'm gonna still do certain stuff. So they were like, yeah, you can do that for 5 days. It's a 5-day work gig. I don't really have a job right now, so I'm like, shoot, 5 days, opportunity to get some extra bread on top of what I'm doing. Let me do it. Signed up, and the shifts, I don't know how long they were, but they're pretty long. But those 5 days are pretty much covering 75% of my rent, or like 50%, or if not more, of my rent. So I'm like going to take advantage of that. You feel me? Of course, I'm gonna go work that shift, put, you know what I'm saying, take all that money I made from working that job, put it all towards bills, rent, and then I got the rest of the month to get the rest of rent from doing my own hustle, my own grind, my own, you feel me? It makes it so much easier when you kind of do all these things at once, because then it's like you don't have to rely on one of them. They all kind of help. So I might work the first week of February, the assignment's over. I'm off for the rest of the month doing my thing, my reselling clothing brand and content creation. For all three of those, if I grind it out enough, I can get the rest of my bills that same month from my thing. So I'm like, that's what I'm gonna do. But I also have so many days open in February. I'm off for like 3 weeks out the month. I do my thing, but there's times where you do your thing and there's still nothing to do. You might be bored, have free time. So hey, if I find another shift opportunity or maybe a job that doesn't seem too bad, might want me to work there, try it out for like maybe a couple days. Maybe I might try it. I mean, I don't know. It depends on how I feel. Like I really don't work jobs for long. I never worked a job for over 6 months, and it's been a minute since I worked a job for like a couple months. You feel me? I haven't even worked a job for like a whole month in a while. You feel me? It's been a while since I worked somewhere for a whole month. Like honestly, in the past 4 months, I worked 10 plus jobs. So you know what I'm saying? Like just different assignments, different random stuff. So I definitely control where I go and my own freedom in a way. And like I said, like since I have so much time, I could pick up another job. I could do that, get ready for the next month. And that's kind of how I pay my bills. I'm all around hustling. I'm always grinding. Every day I'm trying to figure out a new hustle or trying to like, you know what I'm saying, tweak things. I definitely want to say like overnight, a hustle sometimes not going to be built. You're not going to go from one night to the next night instantly. You're thriving, making the money you want. But 1%, putting in like 1% of effort or tweaking things a little bit every day, over time, you're going to have a whole lot of progress. So, you know what I'm saying? Start with the little steps. You know, before I started selling, I had to start posting the items. I had to start listing the items. I had to start, you feel me? It's a trial and error thing, for sure. But once you get the hang of things, once you get your own little routine in mind, you're set. Because now, for example, me, I'm locked in almost. I know what products are going to resell. So if I want to get into reselling more, I know what's going to work. I know what's not going to work. If I want to work a job, like a regular shift job where I'm clocking in hourly, I'm already knowing how I'm going to feel. I'm already knowing I'm not going to like it. I'm already knowing I'm only going to be there for a short amount of time, get a quick bag, and use that bag to multiply it. Like, for example, I would work a job or work a shift, but I wouldn't spend that money directly on bills or spend that money on, like, wants or nothing, because I work for that money. I'm going to multiply that. I'm going to use that money. I'm going to put that work money into my clothing brand, into my content creation, or into my reselling, because those are really methods, and I'm going to run it up even more. So I might work a shift for a couple hours, get paid a little bit of money, but I put that little bit of money into this other hustle, so it's like I made more in a way than I did. So that's what I do. I just try to stay hustling, stay entrepreneurial. And another way that I'm able to pay my bills is kind of just by, I guess, investing, saving money, kind of like that. I mean, that's just a little bit. I'm not over here taking money from investments, paying bills right now, you know what I'm saying? But I guess that's a way I pay my bills, investing in like different side hustles, investing in different methods. There might be different times I might go on like OfferUp or like a marketplace. I bought an Xbox for like 100. I bought an Xbox for 240, resold it for 300. With that 300, I pocketed 100, bought a PS5 for 200, resold the PS5 for 300. So then I pocketed another 100. Then I sold the PS. Then with that money, I bought like another Xbox for 75 because someone was selling an Xbox with no cords or controller for 75, and it was like one of the newer systems. Bought it, bought the cords. I played it for like a day or two. It was cool. I really wanted to get the money though, so I'm like, all right, bet. Sold it for like 200. Bro, it was crazy because the person I ended up selling it to ended up buying like some of my gear. You feel me? They bought one of my clothes too, so I'm like, okay. But see, I sold the Xbox and my clothes for 200 that day. Like that's how you see me. You see me like I'm flipping stuff. I'm over here trying and error. I'm over here experimenting. I was just doing that little flipping of the systems just because I personally was just like wanting to play the game. But then after a couple days, I'm like, I need to get this money. So that's what I do. I play for a little bit, sell it for more, and I just do it like that. And you know what I'm saying? That's how I work my way. Always you can start small, build yourself up. But that's how I maintain my bills at 22, able to pay rent, able to live. And like I said, I'm grateful, and I'm just here to share my story, try to inspire anyone out there with what I'm saying. Like, it's possible to, up your lifestyle. It's possible to do your own thing and create your own reality. So for sure, hope you enjoyed. Good luck. I'm gonna see y'all in the next video.